May we have your attention, please?
The term Internet of Things was coined back in 1999. In simple terms, it means everyday devices being connected to the internet so that they can communicate with other systems. The field has continued to evolve since then, and the underpinning technologies have converged. Smart devices, which form part of the Internet of Things, are increasingly found in the home. One of the most well advertised is the smart doorbell, and we now see the technology being applied across a wide range of settings across commerce, industry and infrastructure. But what opportunities does the technology afford GB Rail? Today, I'll be talking with two people who've started to answer that question. They are Simon Rodgers, a technology and commercial strategist whose work focuses on public transport and smart cities, and Dave Hatfield, a chartered engineer who built his career managing rolling stock for the GB Railway. They've been working together with RSSB on a research project that is using the Internet of Things technology to monitor and manage the temperature on board trains, in the hope that it will improve the customer experience. Given the significant trend in record summer temperatures during recent years, it's clear that this could offer significant benefits. Simon and Dave, welcome to the RSSB podcast, and thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. As first-time visitors, can I ask you to introduce yourself to our audience and tell us how you came to your role in the railway? Simon first, please.
Hi, I'm Simon Rodgers, co-founder and chief exec of Oodle. My background's 20 plus years of bringing high-tech solutions and innovative solutions to market, latterly in the rail sector. Oodle uses the Internet of Things and machine learning and other data techniques to create a digital twin of whatever we're measuring. Critically, it provides human-readable, simple output of the data, as well as some of the algorithms that we use are dipping a toe in predicting the future.
Okay, thank you very much, Simon. And Dave, please.
Hello, I'm Dave Hatfield, Fleet Director for Grand Central. My entire career has been in the rail industry. I've had over 40 years' experience in various roles in rolling stock maintenance and new build projects, and really interested in this project because of its potential to improve customer service on the operations that we run at Grand Central.
Thank you both for sharing that. You certainly have a diverse range of experience between the two of you. Simon, if I could start with you, could you give us an introduction to the Internet of Things, what it is and why it's important?
So there are billions of devices around the world connected to the internet, all collecting, sharing data. We're very familiar with these. We've probably got one in our pocket. That is the Internet of Things. What we're doing is using relatively inexpensive battery-powered sensors, connecting these through the cellular communications, the Internet of Things, so they can communicate in real time. It provides a new level of digital intelligence. The Internet of Things is making the fabric of the world around us smarter and more responsive, merging the digital and physical universe I mentioned before, the digital twin. It integrates all things that are connected, physical location, environmental conditions, just about anything that can be measured. And it merges them together with the digital information we've got. And as I mentioned before, the most critical thing is making human readable, simple outputs.
Thank you, Simon. That's fascinating. The possibilities seem almost endless. I wonder, Dave, what is it about the Internet of Things that caught your attention and which made you think this is really something that can be used in a practical sense to improve train services?
At Grand Central, we're fully committed to offering the best possible customer experience and listening to the improvements our customers like to see. Because we operate under an open access business model, which means we rely purely on ticket sales and customer footfall, like most airlines, hotels and retailers, competition is at the heart of our approach to innovation. Rail is one of the most dynamic and technologically forward-looking industries in the UK. There's plenty of inventiveness and ingenuity across the industry, but the challenge more often than not is around how to coordinate and deploy technology in a way that delivers real benefits to both customers and the business as a whole. Combining the Internet of Things and 5G technology provides us with a new and relatively easy way to get real-time intelligence on the conditions of onboard carriages, particularly the temperature within the carriage, which can help our control staff train managers and maintenance staff to make better decisions.
So what you seem to be saying is that you have on one hand operational staff with a lot of experience of delivering customer experience and working on board trains, and on the other you've got technology that can deliver new information and intelligence, and it's going to be a combination of the two that can drive transformational change. So Simon, tell me, how is the technology being used in this instance?
Our technology is quite simple, or certainly simple to use. We use a cost-effective, battery-powered sensor. Each of the Arriva Grand Central trains is fitted, and that's 50 carriages and 50 sensors. And we're measuring temperature, humidity, and air pressure. They're discreetly fitted. Public wouldn't probably know that they're there, but they're always on. They're 24 hours, and we capture all data available. The way that we get that data off is using a 5G spectrum technology. In this case, it's LTE-M, one of the latest IoT cellular technologies. Everything goes back to a secure central hub and a dashboard that we've created in conjunction with Dave and his team shows the engineers exactly what's going on the train in real time, and they can see that 24 hours a day. What that means for Dave's team is that they can get a visual impression of the fleet almost immediately. They can spot any outliers, any trends, and take corrective action as is necessary. I think the most exciting part, and Dave is spot on with rail's adoption of brand new cutting edge technology. The most exciting part for us, and I believe for Dave, is that we're looking at data techniques to be able to try to forecast the future. So rather than HVAC systems being a problem and creating customer experience issues, or just really hot trains or really cold trains, what we're looking to do is tell Dave and the team what the problems might be over the next 24, 48 hours based on historical performance and data analysis.
Thank you for that, Simon. Dave, can you tell us what you believe you'll be able to get from these predictions?
We're hoping that the predictions will be accurate enough and timely enough that we can use them to inform preemptive maintenance planning, which reduce the likelihood of disruptions caused by trains being taken out of service, and we can maximise the amount of work that we can do overnight on trains to make sure that any air conditioning faults that occur during the day can be rectified, ready for the following day's service. The RSSB cross-industry grant has given us the opportunity to explore this cutting-edge technology and test it in a live operational setting.
Thank you, Dave. Simon, I imagine this technology can be used for a wide range of applications on the rail industry. Is that so?
Absolutely, and beyond rail. But for rail, it can be used to analyze just about any scenario that can be measured by a sensor: temperature, ride quality, even passenger flows. And something that's really topical at the moment is the quality of air that we breathe both on and off trains, really helping us to understand the environment in a digital sense, but again, in a human sense. As a business, Oodle's focused on bringing these new capabilities to the market as an out-of-the-box solution. So what that really means is that there doesn't need to be a huge wealth of expertise, because, again, we take what is a fundamentally complex technology and simplify it and present data in a very human way. And really, the business is centered around operational improvements and operational savings. And we think that's a big win.
Thank you, Simon, and thank you both very much for taking the time to talk through the work you've been doing. I'm sure our listeners will be keen to find out more when the pilot's completed, and I hope you'll both be kind enough to come back and tell us more. And to our audience, thank you for listening. There are links to more information about this project in the blog for this episode on the RSSB website. And as ever, if you have any questions or suggestions about this episode or any other, please email me at podcasts@rssb.co.uk. But for now, thank you and goodbye.